Hello YouTube, my name is XDCL0 and this is a round in my Tier 4 Russian tank destroyer, the SU85B. Now what prompted this video was a conversation with my brother last night. He's also going up this line, and he was asking whether or not the top gun on this is worth going for, or whether I would suggest he skip that and go straight for the Tier 5 on the same line. My answer to him was absolutely go for the top gun on this. It really does make the tank. You will sometimes get Tier 5 and Tier 6 matchmaking with this, so with the top gun you can actually still hold your own, although you get less margin for error obviously because you're against the higher health points of those tanks. It does struggle a bit against some of the heavily armoured targets at Tier 5 and 6, but on the most part you're still going to be able to do damage through weak points, and certainly from side on and from behind. The tank itself, you can see, apart from having a good damage and penetration, it has good speed. We're hitting about 1920 going up this steep hill on Himmelsdorf. I think the tank itself maxes out around about sort of 45 to 50 somewhere along the flat or going downhill. The tank also has good traverse speed, which goes some way to compensate for not having a turret, and you'll see that even just here actually, where this crazy bastard just rushes me from the top of the hill. I get a snapshot on him initially, pull back and absorb a few hits there just on the front armour, take a little bit of damage, but I'm able to stop him flanking me and take him out with a second shot. You can see the reload time in this gun is also great. So all around this gun is absolutely fantastic. This wee tank I absolutely love. It's one I keep in my garage, like, particularly for the moment where we have a lot of guys from XDC who are just starting the game. They've got a lot of low tier tanks, so it's quite good for us to who've got a bit more experience to be able to join the same games as them. So this is one I'm going to keep, maybe use it to max out a crew or get them up maybe at least to the first skill before I move it into a higher tier tank on the same line. So from this position here, obviously we've come over the top of the hill. We didn't have actually spotted anybody around about the castle. That Panzer III must have been the only one. Sometimes in these standard battles you will see maybe 2 or 3 of their tanks come up the hill, but in this case just the one. So we're able to progress very quickly down this side, and as you can see our Hetzer, he was following me up on the hill, has already got to the north line around about row A. He's coming in the top of the flag. We've got another Hetzer who's going to be coming up pretty soon, and we've also got a tank destroyer moving around about the top of column 5, although now going down column 6. Those guys are probably enough to take the flag, so when I see our flags getting capped, I decide I'm going to be the one to go back and save it, because the chances are nobody else in our team is going to be this considerate. There is a Hetzer from somewhere shouting, defend the base, but of course nobody's responding to it, and you'll often see this in games. So it's up to you as a player to pay attention to this and take a snapshot of the situation, decide whether it's better going for the flag yourself or going back to do the defence. I come down here, I get the spot on him as I'm coming down that slope, and because the gun elevation on this tank, which is one of its drawbacks, isn't really that great, I have to come down to the flat before I can take him out. But as you can see, he hadn't actually spotted me, so I was able to get the first shot on him quite easily, and there again, the great reload of this tank, I'm able to take him out before he gets under cover. And that wee tank can shift, so that just shows how powerful this reload speed is. Now their M5A1 Stuart has just taken out one of our tanks on the banana, and he's pushing forward fast. So he's either going to come back down the road there just a bit behind me, but more likely he's going to take the diagonal and come out at the bottom here. So I sit here just to make sure my aim reticule is the most accurate shot. Unfortunately, the guy comes out very fast, so I have to again use my traverse speed to adjust my target. He just about manages to throw off my aim enough there, enough so I take a good bit of damage, but I rush in there just because he was down to 7 health. I thought I'm either going to get the ram here or I'll reload in time to finish him off without taking damage to my own tank. So that was him taken out. I can see from the situation overall, although we're at 11-11, they've still got quite a few tier 4s on the field, and quite dangerous ones. They've just taken out our Stuart, who was the only other tier 4 left for us, aside from our Ardy. This isn't actually a great map for Ardy, so he's not going to be able to help us that much. And the tier 3 M2 medium is again, he's not going to hold up long. He'll cause a bit of a distraction, but really it's going to be up to me to carry this game. So the Covenanter I could see was coming down here, and I predicted he would come this way rather than go to my right. Overcompensated slightly for his speed when he pulled up short there, but I was able to again readjust my aim there, because the aim time in this recon it's also great, particularly from a stationary position. So and I took him out there with the one shot. So the M2 medium, he's pushed to the top of the banana, and he spotted the Matilda still on column 5, pushed a wee bit forward, so I just see if I can get a shot of over this fountain here. Unfortunately I can't, so I'm not sure exactly what I can do at this point. The M2 medium I don't think is going to survive that long. He's down to half health already, and the Matilda's at full health. The M2 medium will not do any damage to him whatsoever. So he's probably doing the right thing now, because he's keeping behind that building, and he's slowly moving his way north. I pulled back there just to keep an eye on the left, because as you can see around about C2 and C3 in the minimap there, they had an M8A1 and their RD that was spotted in that position. So if anything, they're going to continue to push down that left hand side. For that reason I stick to the right hand side here of the map. Initially going to go down the banana, but I decide actually the Matilda's probably, especially when I don't spot him there, he's probably going to be still in the middle on that column 5. And as I push my way forward here, I'm thinking, right, I can either go up this way, especially when I spot him here, I decide, right, just on the whim, I'll go up this ramp. I can see from third person there, I can see I probably have a shot on him, but I always forget about that pillar, and I didn't come up here quite right, and clearly I've been spotted there because he was shooting at me, and I was lucky enough to avoid that second shot from him. So I'm still one piece. I can go down the banana, and I've also distracted Matilda long enough there to get the M2 medium from our team onto the flag. However, the Matilda will go back to defend that, and he will reset. So there's no point in me doing that at this point, because there's no way I can defend the medium in time. Instead, I'll just see what this guy's who was on the flag, and he must have spotted me there because he started looking in my direction, but I was able to kill him obviously first. So it's me, the RD and the Matilda. We do have the numerical advantage at the minute, but as I said, that is a tier 3. He will not hold up long against the Matilda. I came back to their flag there to see if their RD had pushed up as well, but I didn't get any spot there, so I decided, right, let's go back and see what we can do here in the middle. Again, I'm sticking to the right hand side here because I don't want to get spotted, even if it is just the RD. The RD could still do me some damage if he's in tank destroyer mode and ready for me, but he could quite equally still be setting up in the same position he was at previously. So the M2 medium's now gone down. There's a statue in my way, unfortunately, just so I'm not able to get the Matilda while he's spotted. I move over slightly here, see if I can get a spot over the wall, but obviously I'm too small, so that's scratch that idea. Basically, I can't go across the middle now because I will not have any cover. I'll give away my position, and I'll be vulnerable to RD in that particular section of the map. The RD does get spotted here, either by me or potentially also the RD on our own RD on the hill, but I'm not able to get a properly aimed shot there, just on that wee gap in the building. So I don't fire, I just hold it there so I don't give away my position. I'll move forward here slightly, and from this position I should be able to kill him. If he has seen me, he'll stop at where I'm aiming. He hasn't seen me. In fact, really should have stopped there anyway, but he carries on and gets himself killed as a result. Now, that will definitely have shown the Matilda where I am. So because of that, I'll stick to the left hand side and try and put these buildings here in between me and any position the Matilda might come out on. Matilda could come out at the top, but he's been a creature of habit so far, and he's probably just sticking to column 5. Either way, I'm still just going to play this a little bit carefully, come around these corners a little slower. Maybe I should have taken that one actually, just in hindsight, a little bit more carefully. But I'm also kind of thinking at this time the Matilda might be using the advantage here, or using the chance to go forward. He might have thought I was camping at the back line, not actually been paying attention to the fact I've actually been all over the map in this game. But just equally, he could just be still sitting on the flag somewhere, and if he was in this corner here to my left, he would have been causing me some trouble. He's not, so I'm thinking he's probably still in this wee road. I peek around here, and I probably should have waited there just a little bit longer, because there's always a delay when you do spot somebody. but I adjusted my position quick enough and I was able to get him. And I sort of sit here and make it look like I'm waiting for him to come up. And when he disappears, I think, well, the chances are I've disappeared here as well from his radar. So I'll now try to wrong foot the guy and go round and either get him from the come around behind where he is at the minute, or maybe even just get he might have moved forward. I just don't know at this point, but I'm hoping anyway he's aiming the other direction. You'll notice I have premium shells loaded. That's because I'm not sure how my standard shells will cope against the Matilda. Their armor's absolutely great, and I don't have too much room for error here, and no time to experiment. Really, this is not the time to be testing out this gun. I think this is one of the early games I have with it. But as predicted, he was looking the other way, and you can see I'm spotted. But I've got enough time there with his slow turret speed there, where I'm able to get a shot in on him, and he's now down to 2 health points, which is unfortunate. Maybe I got a low damage roll, I'm not sure, I hadn't really paid attention to the figures there, but basically he needs one more shot before he's finished off, and he can still do the damage to me. I don't know what his gun can do to me. I used to play these tier 4, obviously, tier 4 whenever you're first starting the game, but I haven't played too many since then, so I can't remember exactly the stats for the Matilda. I just know it always strikes me as a tank that has great armor, so that's the only one that really sticks in your mind. So just in case, because what I'm doing here is quite predictable, I take it slowly and use the rubble there just to try and keep my profile low. He misses the shot on me, and I get the kill shot. So that was a good game, 7 kills. It was my mastery in the tank. I got the Reaper, Ribbon, Top Gun and Sniper. As you can see, I've got just over 1,000 raw XP, which was quite significant. It's in terms of what the rest of the team was able to do, as well as damage. I've got just over 1,400, which is almost twice what the nearest guy in the team was able to achieve. And in fact, if you add up everything there just on our team, it would just be just about match or just exceed what I was able to do myself. So that was a pretty hard carry by me. Obviously, I got most of my shots in. I just missed one on the Stuart that was on the flag when I did take a bit of damage, but that was a good game. So I hope this has showcased like just how good this tank can be. Hope it helps Richard make his decision when he's grinding this tank. I would certainly go for the Top Gun on this. I would certainly play this. I wouldn't even use it free XP in this thing. It's just such a great tank, even at the lower guns and the lower bits of equipment. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this, please don't forget about the thumbs up symbol. Please subscribe if you'd like to see some more videos. Also leave a comment if you like this. Anything I can improve on, or anything you'd like to see in the future. Anything you say, it helps the channel. Thanks for watching.